Will stormed into the house, slamming his backpack onto the floor. "My life sucks," he burst out. "Today we got a group assignment for next week. And guess what? I'm stuck with Harald. He never does anything in class. I'm going to fail, Mrs. Gray will hate me, and I'll flunk the whole class. Why do these things always happen to me?" His father, sitting at the kitchen table, calmly listened. He didn't interrupt, just nodded as Will vented. When the outburst finally subsided, his father stood up, went to the kitchen counter, and filled a glass with water. Then, he took 2 spoons of flour and stirred them in. Will, still fuming, frowned. "What are you doing?" His father set the cloudy mixture down on the table. "What do you see in this glass?" "Water and flour," Will answered, puzzled. "Can you see through it?" Will shook his head. "No, it's all milky." His father nodded and left the glass untouched. "This glass is like your mind right now. Stirred up, cloudy with emotions. You're too agitated to see clearly." Will watched as, little by little, the flour began to settle at the bottom. Minutes later, the water was noticeably clearer. His father gestured to the glass. "Now, after some time, the flour has settled. The water is clear again. When your emotions calm down, your thoughts become clearer too." Will stared at the glass, feeling the tension in his chest slowly ease. He took a deep breath. "So, what do I do now?" His father smiled. "Now that your mind is clearer, let's think of solutions." Will hesitated, then considered his biggest assumption, that Harald wouldn't contribute. But had he ever actually asked him? Curious, Will pulled out his phone and dialed Harald's number. To his surprise, Harald answered eagerly. "Hey, I was actually hoping we could talk about the project. I already have some ideas," Harald admitted, his voice filled with enthusiasm. Will blinked in surprise. He had expected indifference, but instead he found eagerness. Maybe he had misjudged Harald all along. As he ended the call, Will glanced at the glass of water, noticing that the flour had fully settled, leaving the water clear once more. Dear friends, when the world feels cloudy and overwhelming, sometimes all it takes is to wait until the dust settles.